Hey Leo, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your January 2020 monthly reading. We are using the gorgeous Morgan Greer deck for your message this month. I encourage you, as always, to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. Take the whole month to watch those. They're in a playlist for you at the end of this video. Also, check out the special announcement video. You'll want to, it's only 4 minutes, so check that out because we are starting a love wave of manifestation here on the channel. So you'll, after watching that, pop over to the community tab and add what you want there so that we can all put our love blessing on your manifestation. All right, enough of that. Let's get right into your reading. I'm doing my version of the Celtic Cross. I've tailored it to my style of reading tarot. And your card, your central theme, all the other cards are going to revolve off of this one. This is an energy that you will be working with throughout the month of January. And you have, for the now, ooh, the King of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay, a note about your December reading. Leo had reached, I'm going to call it a point of fulfillment in December. Now, that fulfillment could have been, woohoo, yeah, super fulfilled and moving on because of all the blessings that came with that fulfillment. Or it could have been, I've had my fill and I'm moving on. Either or, Leo's moving on regardless. And as I mentioned in your December reading, Leo will do what's called the switch. They will, if they reach a point in the evolution of an experience, a situation where they have had their fill, they will leave the situation abruptly. No explanations, no formal goodbyes. Leo is just out. And that was in the theme of the December reading. And I feel as I look at this king with that Ace of Pentacles in his hand, that this is what happened after, which is kind of cool. So kings and queens, as you know, they bless us with their self-mastery. This king is super stable. He is very now focused, though he is exceptionally mindful of how what he does in the now pays reward forward, or how it creates the highest and greatest potential evolution of our spiritual journey. So this is at the central theme of Leo's energy in January, which is excellent. So no matter how you've moved on from December or closed out 2019, you're coming into 2020 very stable, very focused within your relationship to self and your relationship to the divine all that is, and very interested in crossing new thresholds, going into new lands of exploration and adventure. I like it. Because this pays reward forward for you. All right, your next card, we'll come back to this king more than once, I'm sure, in your reading. The next card is the energy that's supporting you in the now. And you have the Chariot. Ooh, excellent. Oh, I love this pairing, actually, because in the Suit of Pentacles, when you've got the king here, so he's got a lot of self-mastery. He's mature. He's seasoned. He's experienced. The Knight eventually becomes the king. And we refer to the Knight in tarot as Mr. Slow and Steady. He's very methodical. And some say even a little bit boring. But what's so beautiful about the Knight of Pentacles is that he doesn't miss a detail, which is super important, because as that knight matures or evolves into the king now masters the ability to go with the flow. And it's not so much slow and steady, it's going with the flow and allowing and understanding that absolutely what you're doing here in the now is going to benefit your long-term happiness and fulfillment. So here we have this steady, go with the flow kind of king paired with the chariot. The chariot's a hard charger all the time. And, you know, he's got two horses that are kind of pulling in different directions. So Leo, you have more than one iron in the fire here and you want to explore it all. You can't be in two places at once. So you are yielding to the highest and greatest energy within the now and exploring that. You're taking strong determination and will into that, crossing thresholds with it, because that is what is serving your spirit of adventure at this time. And that is also healing to you if you, in December or at the close of 2019, have left a situation behind you because it was not evolving. It was not growing. And now you're planting new seeds, let's say. All right, your third card in the reading is your foundation, or the energies that are affecting or influencing your foundational energy at this time. And you have the devil, temptation. All right. This, I feel, is inner journey work that you're doing at this time, Leo. You're challenging your own ego, which is wonderful. And Leos get a reputation for having a big ego, and I have yet to meet a Leo who has too much ego. They're actually quite heart-centered, very generous individuals, and they give for the sheer joy of giving. But somehow in that they become the center of attention because they're very gregarious, and it's there at that little switch that has others saying Leo has a big ego. And it's just simply that Leo shines, and they shine very bright, and they pour their whole heart out into that shining. So challenging your own ego on a really stable foundation is wise. And Leos do it quite regularly. They're very self-aware. And I love that you have the devil on the foundation, because you can take a look at what you're tempted by within your own ego and then challenge the belief system that brought the temptation in the first place. So you have the stability of this king holding the ace, offering new, fresh opportunity to cross thresholds. You have the chariot, you're in the chariot, and you are charging across those thresholds and doing self-discovery, exploration, all of that. And along the way, because you feel so strong within the self, you have the willingness to take a look at what you're tempted by, and does it serve your highest and greatest outcome? That's awesome, awesome work. Okay, next card. Actually, you had two cards come out in this one. These are recent influences that have brought you to this part of the journey. And your first card is the Four of Cups. This has become quite a loaded card for me as a tarot reader. This can be a card of apathy. So we have 4 cups. 3 are previous gifts. And I see these as 4, the Ace of Cups to the power of 4. So this is 3 times in your recent past that you've been blessed and gifted by the universe. And you could be counting your blessings on these 3 cups right here. There's a 4th cup incoming. This is where we come back to our king. He knows what goes on in the now, pays reward forward to what's incoming, right? We're not necessarily looking at this cup. We are having gratitude and appreciation for these 3. And because we're in gratitude and appreciation, we create a momentum for more. This is why that 4th cup's on its way in. There's also a point of reflection here, which is what we're talking about in the Devil card, in that you can challenge your ego here, because the message of apathy on the 4 is the potential for not having gratitude and appreciation for the previous gifts. What I'm really seeing is the situation you were leaving in December, or whatever it was you're putting behind you at the close of 2019, whatever that was not evolving, you are in consideration of that on these 3 cups here. As in, how do I improve my circumstances? How do I have a better relationship to my own self and the divine all that is, so that I can create something that is more evolutionary for me? Excellent. Coming with this, look at this, Ace of Wands. Perfect. See, you bring fire to it immediately. Which is, you know, fire is your element. There's passion. There is a rush of fresh new energy. It was a good decision for you to move on, Leo. You were putting, let's just say you were spending your precious energy in a space that was not supportive of the fulfillment of your goal, dream, and intention. So you recognize that. Now you're challenging the belief system and anything you did by habit on the Devil card. And you're having appreciation for that whole process. And by keeping your heart open, now you have a new Ace of Cups incoming alongside an Ace of Wands. So there's passionate love here. The cups, the suit of cups, Ace of Cups, is a divine and cosmic gift of pure raw love being showered upon you by the divine all that is. That's a gift incoming, and then it combines with the Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands. That's passion all day long. So Leo, you are pursuing your passion. You are hard charging for it over here in the Chariot, and you're doing it in a stable way with a wide open heart and wide open consideration in relationship to self, so that you do not repeat behaviors or belief systems that eventually undermine you, put you in situations where you feel you got to do that Leo switch and leave again. Excellent work. Next card, this is the alchemy of now. You had 3 cards fall out in the shuffle for this one. So this is the change that is taking place in the now. Oh, nice. Look, your first card, 10 of Cups. Exactly what we're talking about here. You're taking a look at the whole picture, and you are moving in the direction that creates the 10 of Cups. So this spiritual journey work over here alongside the Ace of Wands with the stability of the King and your desire to charge forward with determination and will creates your 10 of Cups. That's Ace of Cups to the 10th power. Talk about a blessing. Coming along with that, the Fire Queen herself, Queen of Wands, Rods. Excellent. You know, she's holding the Ace of Wands, so you can see how the theme is being carried through the rest of the cards. This is amazing. So Leo, this is you in the situation. And I'm also seeing the evolution of a relationship here. So we've got a King and a Queen. Some part of the journey for some of you Leos in relationship, I heard another reader call it a situationship today. I love that. So if you are in a situationship, a relationship, whatever it is, you are making waves and you are making change. You're either leaving it behind you completely, you are surrendering it to the wisdom of the universe, or you are charging down a whole new track and dragging that behind you, kicking and screaming. You're making change no matter what. So this is beautiful. The alchemy of now is the 10 of Cups. This is what you are creating. Coming with these 2 cards now is the 7 of Cups. Yes. So you've had some confusion. You've had some chaos. You can see it here in the Devil card. You can see it here in the 4 of Cups. You can even see it a little bit in the Chariot there. And you are in recovery from that, but not just recovery. You are taking action to create your 10 of Cups, and you're doing it with mastery because you've got a King and a Queen. So whatever you are in relationship to, or whoever you are in relationship with, you are putting an end to chaos and confusion. You are bringing your fire, your wit, your wisdom, your sass, your fortitude, your will, your determination, and you are pouring it into your situationship. Now this could be in the work front, this could be within your family. I do feel a strong connection to beloved relationship here though. You are Leo is displeased with the status quo. And rather than sit there on the sideline like you did through the summer and into early fall, you're taking action, and it's positive, powerful action. It's great. All right, your next card is the energy atmosphere. This is what's in the energy atmosphere that you are having to navigate and make accommodation for. And you have the Two of Swords. Yeah, that would make sense because change is giving you pause. And you're feeling a little bit vulnerable. And that Seven of Cups gives you just enough chaos and confusion to know that this is not a time to rush to judgment or finalize decisions completely. Now, you may leave a situation because it's not evolving. You know, empty energy is empty energy all day long, and why continue to give to it? So wisely, you've moved away from that. Though you may not be able to see, blindfold, right? Exactly what the next step is, but you are going to take it on faith, and you're going to step forward or charge forward no matter what, and that's beautiful. So you're going to, throughout the month of January, come up against moments of pause, and you are going to move deeply into your intuition, which is going to move you deeply into your heart space, and you are going to follow your heart every step of the way, which is perfection. Your next card is your potential challenge, and you have another 7. You've got the 7 of Wands here. 7's in tarot, that's heaven touching earth. That's a beautiful message, and now you have it doubled in the reading. So what you're doing is creating heaven on earth for yourself in this 10 of Cups. And it takes stability and it takes fire to make that happen. You've got plenty of it. Though, there is a tendency toward, and here's where the Devil card could bring up a habit, a tendency toward a little bit of defensiveness. And you're being asked to pick up the Ace of Wands, which you do have here in the reading, and take the high road with your own relationship to self, and in turn with those who are connected to you in these situations and how they evolve through the month. You need to take the high road. Once you find yourself being defensive, know that that's the Devil card at work. And you have to challenge your ego in that moment. And you have to ask yourself, does it bring me closer to or further from my 10 of Cups? And what is required to create this? And you're going to come back to following your heart every single time, and the kind of fire, fortitude, wherewithal to charge forward and make it happen. Last card is your potential outcome. Temperance, alchemy. You are making real change in January. I'm really excited to see what February is going to read for you, Leo. Excuse me. I love this. So we have the Angel of Temperance here, and this card is a great summary to the reading because it's going to take some sweat equity to create what you want, 10 of Cups. You have all the resources you require to pour into the kind of outcome you desire to create. A change is happening. Heaven is touching earth within your own heart space. That's the alchemy. Pause along the way and listen to your intuition and follow your heart every single time. And the feeling is that you will follow your heart courageously because you're done spending energy in places where it's empty. It is a vacuum. There is no wheel of fortune turning. There's no momentum. You're not going to give to a place where there's no momentum. So take yourself to the river and dip your toe in the water and go with the flow. Beautiful. All right, a couple more cards here. I know this is a kind of a long reading, Leo, but we'll go with it. From the Spirit Animal Oracle, I'm going to see what your spirit animal is for the month of January. And you have porcupine. That's kind of cute. Time for beginner mind. Well, I feel that you're experiencing some kind of reset. You're starting something over. You're starting over in a journey. because you recognized change was necessary. So don't be too prickly there, Leo. That speaks to fresh ideas, fresh opportunities, new considerations, different perspectives. Be open to all of it. Let's pull a card too from your angels and ancestors. And you have Stag. Nice. The message on this card is trust and thrive. Yeah, trust yourself to make decisions and choices that will have you thriving in exactly the kind of energy you are dreaming for. Do we want another one? Does that feel complete? Not exactly. I'm going to pull one from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Fascinating. You get transformation. I believe that's a phoenix. And it says, a fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah. You're blazing a whole new trail for yourself. I'm going to take the one next to it too. You have Wondrous Universe. Walk in beauty. You're doing that. These are great confirmation oracle cards for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Check out the special announcement video. Come manifest with us here on the community tab. Have a beautiful January. Leave some comments. Let us know what's going on in this evolution. Bye for now. Namaste, Leo.